Another Scream movie. This could go either way, good or bad. The only thing I know to do is take a stab at it. Oh, that was bad. So Scream 2022, or Scream 5 as some are calling it, take your pick. This was a movie I enjoyed a lot more than I thought I would, because honestly I thought they were just milking that cash cow. But in order to make this a good movie for me, I needed a darker, more brutal Ghostface, and that's exactly what I got. This is the Ghostface I wanted in all the other previous movies. This guy was, like I said, he was a little darker. During the phone calls, you still got that sarcastic banter while he's giving you the trivia questions and things like that. But when he switched over to kill mode, oh man, does he get dark. The killing is brutal. There's more blood, there's more guts, there's more gore, and it's a whole different Ghostface, and I absolutely loved it. This is what I needed to see to make this a success. Now, if you've seen other Scream movies, you know the plot is pretty much the same. Several years have passed since the last killing. Someone gets a hair up their butt that they want to be a new copycat killer, do it better, get their own 10 minutes of fame, and become the next Ghostface. So we have a new group of tight-knit friends that we have to figure out who is going to be the killer. Problem is, this tight-knit group of friends doesn't seem very tight-knit. They were a group of kids, but I wouldn't exactly call them friends because they were real quick to point the finger of, you're the killer. No, you're the killer. How do I know you're not the killer? You're definitely the killer. I mean, it got a little over the top, and that happens throughout the entire movie. It almost gets to be too much, but it's a very self-aware movie. I mean, really self-aware. They address this so many times in the film about how aware they are of what's going on, and all the typical horror movie rules are broken, and they even make fun of breaking their own rules. It's a little bit ridiculous. Oh, don't go down there. You're good. He went down there. Yep. Well, he's dead. Or when a guy says, I'll be right back, he ain't coming back. It's throughout the entire movie. It's funny, but it can be a little bit much. It's actually kind of impressive that a movie could be that self-aware and twist it into a bit of a comical skit of its own and make it work with the movie. Other movies couldn't do that. Now, this film does pull in connections and characters with past films. I can't tell you what that is or what I mean by that, because then it's going to spoil the film, and I don't want to do that. But it does come full circle, as a lot of these sequels do. It makes a lot of good connections. The character development is actually really good, with the exception of a few. There is one or two of the characters, mainly in the new kids circle, that I wish I knew a little bit more about what was going on with them. But overall, the character development was pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied on what I know about the characters and their role in the film. And then we have the legacy characters, Dowey, Gale Weathers, and Sidney Prescott. These three are phenomenal. They make up the Scream movies. And Neve Campbell, holy crap, this woman, she is Scream. This is the Scream Queen. She is phenomenal in this role. There is no one else that could do this. Now, she's not in it as much as I would have hoped. She does make a small appearance in the beginning of the film and a little bit midway, but her major interactions aren't until, we'll say, the back third of the movie. But that's okay, because you still have a lot going on between Dowey and Gale to totally preoccupy yourself and enjoy that ride, because those two, there's a lot going on between those two. So it really kept me engaged with the legacy characters, but for me, it was all about Ghostface. When he popped up, I would get the, oh, that's new, oh, that's bloody, that was, wow. I got a lot of shock and awe out of this one. I really enjoyed that. That was something I needed in this film. Shock and awe, something you haven't seen. Granted, the plot is basically the same. You're getting the same, I did this because I have this connection to the past, and now I need to be Ghostface and get my 10 minutes of fame. But this is a different Ghostface. Trust me on this. It's a different Ghostface. It's a lot more than you've seen in the past. The brutality, the darkness. This is a serial killer. So it's a sequel with legacy characters that comes full circle with lots of brutality. It's very self-aware and highly enjoyable. Definitely do yourself a favor and go watch Scream 2022 or Scream 5, whichever you want to call it. Do me a favor on your way out, drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm Kevin, and I'll see you at the concession stands.